freshman, the center from Alabama, who's a veteran on this front line, and the pass is it's Jessie Bates with a Falcon takeaway.
On targets, and you're going to see Jessie Bates lined up back here. He's got his eyes on him the whole way. He sees him come off that first read. He's trying to get to that read in the middle of the field. Bates sees it, breaks on it, gets in front of it, gets the pick. Very first game, he knew what they were going to get out of it.
The Viscous Chanel coming the other way and stops short of the first down. Young throws. It's intercepted. It's Jessie Bates again. He's got 2 today. And that'll move Atlanta. That's a little bit closer.
This time he had his eyes to the left side of the formation, and he just did not see Bates there.
After discussion, the intercepting player was down by contact at the 49-yard line.
I get that right.
Miles Sanders squirts through the middle and gets inside the 40. Looks like the ball is juggled. Let's see if the Falcons have it or not. There's a scramble.
Oh, it looks like that thing's coming out.
It's a long drive for Detroit. Yes. On first and goal. Gibbs with the cut. There's Jessie Bates. Looked like a purposeful run to the line of scrimmage.
Line and the red zone runs because Bates coming from about 8 yards deep and just triggers through all that traffic. Delivers that blow to Gibbs. Wrap up and take him down.
Practice the tip drill. Here's Goff. Wants to go deep. Goes deep and throws it to the Falcons. It is already a 3rd interception on the season for Jessie Bates. Had 2 in week 1 against Carolina to set Atlanta up in plus territory.
Yeah, and they're just running basic, they call this dagger right here. Run people off, throw it underneath to the in-cutting route. That was St. Brown, and it's just an overthrow.
Yeah.
And there's Bates. Great hands.
Handoff on the edge there. Knocked down is Dearness Jackson. Laura? Pressure comes and delivers downfield and is incomplete. Wow, that was Jessie Bates.
Want to heat up the quarterback, you're going to see Jessie Bates come right down the pipe here, and they're just going to play man coverage across the board. When these corners are coming down the middle, then you're a quarterback. No quarterback likes pressure in the A and B gaps, especially free runners like that.
Brandon McManus, one of the Jags back to work up double digits, an uncomfortable, unfamiliar position, I should say. They find Ingram, who loses the ball. Jessie Bates was right there. He is a
machine. This is something that this defense is going to have to produce, and you see right there the intentional punch of the pocket right on the football by Jessie Bates. This is one of the best safety.
Stroud's going to hand it off. Damian Pierce is makes the give. Lofts it. Oh, it's almost picked.
Jessie Bates just so savvy. He reads this all the way. Breaks just, perfectly breaks on that ball. And that's one of Jessie Bates usually
3 yards per carry, worst in the league. On the 25, pressure, Mayfield unloads. Chris Godwin up across the...
This is one where you may take a delay of game and then end up punting, give your punter a little space.
Another blitz. Baker Mayfield has got to get rid of it. He gets away. There's a loose helmet on the field. He throws, and it's incomplete. There was no...
Right here is Bates coming off the edge. You'll see him get into Baker Mayfield, and then once trying to jump back.
Hesitates, throws, and a good grab. Kate Otten again, so we're seeing tight ends featured today. Bucks record, surpassing Mike Evans. Baker has time. Boy, he's throwing it deep down the middle, and incomplete.
He just can come off of here, and everybody just drops coverage. You see that? Terrell one-on-one underneath. You got 3 guys down there deep covering that. And tell you what, really well.
That Will Levis is testing today. They'll roll him out again. Levis will keep, takes a hit, shoved out of bounds.
It's covered, so he tucks it, gets what he can get, makes a nice positive gain, and that's just a very smart play up by a young quarterback.
Tim Kelly working that gum there on the sideline. It's that time of the game.
A little harder when you have a rookie quarterback in there.
Lamar trying to make up for it. He gets to Henry.
One of the more effective plays for Dobbs has been him running. Only a three-man rush. And the throw knocked away. He got it to Addison, but an excellent defensive.
Just watch the eyes of Bates. He's just studying the eyes of the quarterback. And as soon as he sees that in-cutting route by Addison, that is just 3-on-3 crime right there. Look at the punch at the point. Lead us to an opportunity to win this thing if you're Minnesota.
Dobbs, who's run around today, throws, and the catch made by Jordan Addison.
1st and 15. Alert blitz from Jessie Bates. Murray from the gun. Fires far side. Incomplete. Looking back in the direction of Wilson, who has been one of the...
Jessie Bates coming off the edge. Normally you're going to see him back in coverage. This time they designed a blitz to give him free access. Murray has Wilson one-on-one. That's really nice coverage and position from Terrell, and it really doesn't matter where Murray puts that football. That is not going to be caught. Excellent coverage downfield.
Better on 3rd down this year. Bringing pressure on 3rd and 8. Carr over the middle has Olave, who's stopped right away by Jessie Bates. Falcons coming after Carr. Picked up. Jessie Bates. He's got a shot. Bates to midfield, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. No question. Pick 6. No flags.
All the way back here in the end zone, and just watch him read Derek Carr's eyes. The play's developing in front. I mean, he is gone like a shot. You've got a lot of crossing routes in the middle of the field, and you wonder if Derek Carr just lost Jessie Bates in all that traffic. But you saw that. As soon as that football was snapped, he was on a beeline. He had read that. He was jumping that route. That's great preparation during the course of the week to know what New Orleans likes in the red zone.
92 yards later, Bates is in the end zone. 6th-year man at Wake Forest. Had 5 excellent seasons in Cincinnati and then signed a 4-year deal with these Falcons. They decide to snap it. Down 2, it's Hill on a quarterback draw. Got a block from Prentice. Taysom Hill and it punched down. It's loose. Who's got it?
And guess who punches it out?
Jessie Bates, who's got the pick 6. What a way to slam the door and finish off this 3rd quarter with the Saints knocking at the door, looking for the lead. The Falcons defense comes up with its 2nd takeaway with its backs against the wall today.
Those same qualities and abilities. 2nd down and 6, Brees Hall. Out to the 45-yard line. Calais Campbell personnel. That's the offensive lineman serving as a tight end. 2nd down and 9. Play fake to Cook. And now Boyle looking for Wilson. It's intercepted.
He's got to be a Pro Bowler. He's sitting up top, reading the eyes of Boyle. He sees the over route coming, and he wastes no time getting over there. That is just too easy. You can't do that if you're Tim Boyle.
And so to me, for them to be that playoff team, he also has to bump it up a notch and play like he did in that season.
Pitch play. This is Chase Edmonds. What an open field tackle by Jessie Bates as we get more on Baker with a beating. Would have been a 60-yard field goal from here, so Todd Bowles is going to go for it. Offense stays on the field. Pitch play. Right. Looking for daylight. He's going backwards. Tampa Bay has been run heavy on this drive that began at their own 25-yard line. You see Mayfield's numbers. Handoff here. This is White. Slips the initial tackle. Gets close to the 20-yard line. And keep in mind the Bucs are down to their final timeout. Mayfield steps up. Fires. Incomplete. Looking for Evans.
Look at Jessie Bates all over it. This secondary today.
Smith-Morrison. And we've seen that play run handful of times today.
Hey, it's not your offense. It's what your quarterback and what your offensive players do the best. That's what the offense becomes.
Taylor bouncing off the initial surge and down conversion for the Colts. Minshew getting away from the pressure, stops and throws, dangerous throw, it is tipped, it is deflected, it is Atlanta football.
That's what Atlanta said on that last play.
Bringing the pressure this time. Minshew, deep ball, Pierce, it is Jessie Bates. He's been doing it all season long. It's his 6th interception of the year.
They get closer for Santos. Moore, screen. Has a couple of white jerseys in front and doesn't get much. Jessie Bates, Caden Ellis. Chance continuing, 2nd and 4. Bills throws high. And Tanyan's gotten a lot of reps at tight end.